Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to do a Killer Sudoku at the expert level. I do this on my iPad. I'm also trying to do this to teach you how to do this and what to look for. So let's go through the rules and how I then go about solving it. Alright, so the normal Sudoku rules apply. There's 9 rows, 9 columns and 9 boxes. In each of these rows, boxes and columns, we need to have the unique numbers of 1 to 9. Now, why this becomes a mathematical problem rather than just a finding thing, because of these cages. So in this cage here, this one here, there's in the top left-hand corner, there's a number 19. So in here, we have to have different numbers that add up to 19. So, for example, if I was to say 19 and try to put a 1 in there, the other two numbers would have to be 9 and 9, which doesn't work. So we're trying to work our way through that from this logic point of view. All right, let's make a start. So, there's one other thing that I will tell you. In these boxes, 1 through 9 adds up to 45. So if I do 2 boxes, it's going to add up to 90. Same as 2 rows or 2 columns, right? So these two boxes here have all full cells except for this one here. So if I add up all of these and subtract it from 90, 45 plus 45, I'll get the result. So 4 plus 14 is 18, plus 13 is 31, plus 18 is 49, plus 14 is 63, plus 9 is 72, plus 10 is 82. This is going to be an 8. Alright, so there you go. We'll see what else we can see. So, we can also see these two columns, 1 column, 2 columns, have all full cells except for this one at the top. So this is actually going over. So when I add up all these in here, that one will be above 90. So 9 plus 19 is 28, plus 20 is 48, plus 13 is 61, plus 9 is 70, plus 20 is 90, plus 3 is 93. So that's going to be a 3. And what that tells me also is 3 from 20 is 17, so this is going to be an 8 and 9. So 8 and 9 here, 1 and 2 here. Alright, what else are we seeing? So 19 plus 9 is 28, plus 9 is 37. So 37 is going to be 8 to get to. For these two, it's going to be 8. With that 8, it can only be 1 and 7 or 3 and 5. I just don't know what. So what I do know now is, no, I don't know that either. So disregard that thought, even though I didn't tell you it. So we know that 24 minus 8 is 16, so this is going to be a 9 and 7, 1 and 3 here. So, I've got another 2 columns with a cell short. So 10 plus 18 is 28, 34, 48, 61, 77, 86. So apparently this is a 4, leaving this to be a 5 because that's what adds up to 9. So 4 plus 14 is 28, plus 13 is 18 plus 13 is 31. So this is going to add up to 14. Can't be a 5 and 3. Okay. 8, 9. So this is either 2 and 7 or 4 and 5. Okay. So I've actually got two boxes that are full plus that cell there. So let's do this one. 16 plus 9 is 25, plus 25 is 50, plus 30 is 80, plus 14 is 94. So 94 minus 90 is 4. Okay, so 8, 9. So 1 is out, 3 is out. So this here is actually 2 and 7. So if that's 2 and 7, this has to be a 2 here, leaving this to be a 1. So the other two numbers in here are 5 and 6. Which makes it interesting, because if 5 and 6 is there, that hurts this 13, because it'll only be 9 and 4. 9 comes up here, so that's got to be a 4, leaving this to be a 9. So 13 plus 8 is 21, plus 9 is 30, 34, so this is going to be 11. And if it's 11, it's going to be 4 and 7 works, or 7 and 4. Actually, 4 doesn't work there, so this can't be a 4 and 8. Can't be so 9's here, 9's here, so there can't be 9 and 3, can't be 4 and 8, so it's 7 and 5. Because of that 5, this is a 5, leaving this to be a 7. So 9 plus 16 is 25, plus 16 is 41, so that's a 4 there. Okay, so this is going to be 12 minus 4, 8, so this is either going to be 3 and 5, can't be, 1 and 7, or 2 and 6. So 7 can't be here. So 1, I need a 2, can't be there, 2 can be there, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 can be there, 6 can be there, 6 can be there, or 8. So 8 can't be there, so 8 is one of these two here. Interestingly enough, 8's got to be one of these two, so 8 is one of these two, which leaves me 10. Oh, 7 and 2, because that's 7, this has got to be the 2, leaving this to be the 7. 5 and 6. So remember, 5 and 6 is here, 5's there. So this is going to be 5, 3 and 1, because they're the only two numbers. Because of the 3 there, this is going to be a 3, leaving me with a 1 and 5. 3 is here, which is interesting, because I had figured out that I needed an 8 somewhere, which I said couldn't be there. 8 and 2. So 3, 9. So 6. So 3 is going to be one of these two, 5 and 6. 1, well, if that's a 3, which it has to be, this has got to be a 2 here. So this is a 2 with an 8 and 6. 2, 8 and 6, 5 and 1. So 5 and 1 takes that out, which leaves this as 2 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is either 8 and 1 or 8 and 2. So this has got to be a 9 here, leaving this to be a 1, 9 here, and 8 here. Alright, so 8 can't be here, 8 can be here or here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, this has got to be, did I make a decision? Yeah, so this has got to be 6 and 2, so 6 has got to be here, leaving this to be the 8. So this is 8 and 2. This has got to be 9 and 5 here. If this is 9 and 5, this has to be the 5 here, leaving this to be the 1. Alright, so 1 is here, 1 can't be here, so this is 1 and 9 here. So 9 and 5, 1 and 9. 8 and 2. So this can be 4 and 9, but except it's 9 and 1. Could be 5 and 8, except the 5's there. So this is 6 and 7. 6 and 7, 2 and 4, 1 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I'm saying that's a 2, that's got to be the 2 there, leaving this to be the 8. Alright, so I'm saying this is 9 and 5, so that's got to be the 8 there. 1, 3, I should have known this was 2 and 6. 9 and 5 are there, so 6 and 7. This is 2 and 6, this has to be the 2, leaving this to be the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. So 1, 9, this is going to be 3 and 7. So 1 and 9, 9 and 9, so 9's going to be either here or here. One, 3, so this can't be 2 and 6, so this can be 1 and 7 or 3 and 5. One can't be there, so 5 and 6, 9 and 5, 1 and 3, 6 and 7, 9 and 1, 3 and 7, 5 and 4, so this is 5 and 4 here, 2 and 1. 2 can be there with the 7, or 2 and 7 can be there. Okay. So 1 and 7, 3 and 5, they still fit. 3 and 5, 1 and 7, so that all fits. 9 can only be one of these two here. So if that's the reason being, 9 can't be here, 9 can't be here, 9 can't be here, 9 can't be here, so that's a 9. Remember, this is 9, 5, so this has got to be the 9, leaving this to be the 5. So 9 is here or here. So 2 and 6, 3 and 7. Okay. So 9 is there, 9 is there. 3, 5, 27, 18 there. 5 and 6, 3 and 7. 2's there. 4 and 5, 2. So hang on. 9 has to be here, so 9 can't be there, 9 can't be there, 9 can't be in all these, so that's a 9 there. Alright, so 8 cannot be there because that'd have to be 2 and 8, so 8 is one of these with 8 and 1, and 2 and 7. So 1 can't be there, so 1 has to be here, leaving this to be an 8. 1 has to be here because it can't be in this box, so that makes that a 3. Remember, this is a number that added up to 8 when I subtracted all those, so that's got to be a 5. Leaving this to be a 3 here. This is 4 and 2, because this 4, this is a 4, this is a 2. Alright, so that was whackety whack whack. Coming up here, 2 can't be there, so this is a 2, leaving this to be a 6. I need a 3 and a 7. 3 can't be here, so this is a 7, finishes off that column, leaving this to be a 3. Okay. 1 can't be here, so this is a 1, leaving this to be a 3. Now 1 needs to be in this bottom row. 1 comes across here, so that's got to be the 1. And I need a 9 in this bottom row, but it can't be there, so that's a 9. 9 there. Okay. So 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 19 is 37. So this is 8. This has got to be the 8 here. Okay, so 8 can't be in this box. 8 can't be here. So that an 8 can't be here because of the adding problem. So that's an 8 there. 8 comes up here. 8 comes down here. 8 across here. So that's an 8 there. If that's a 6, that'd have to be a 6. So this has got to be a 5, and this is a 7. To finish off this column, sorry, row, this is a 6. Alright, so 6 comes down here, so 6 and 5 is here. This is a 5, so this is going to be the 5 here, leaving this to be the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 here, 2 here. So this is 4 and 6. Because of the 4 here, this has got to be the 4 here, leaving this to be the 6. This here is 6 and 7. Because of this 6 here, this has got to be the 6, and this has got to be the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 10, so that's got to be 3 to add up to 13. Alright, so down here is 1 and 5, so this has got to be a 3. 5 can't be there, so that's a 5, leaving this to be a 1. So 11 is 4 and 7. 4 can't be here, so this is a 4. This must be a 7. 1, 2, so 2 can't be there, leaving this to be a 6. Alright, 7 can't be there. This is either a 9 or 7, so this has got to be a 7, leaving this to be a 9. 9 comes across here, so this is a 9, leaving this to be a 1. 1, 2, 3. 3 can't be there, so this is a 3. To get to 18, that needs to be a 7. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And add up to 21, this needs to be a 6. Alright, so we did that in 16, nearly 17 minutes. Not as bad as I thought. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you have a great day. Until next time, bye for now.